Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. So, yesterday I watched something go down between Max and Olivia. Now, I know they're kids, but through doing Coffee Talk, I'm able to spot certain behaviors that I don't like, that I want to try to curb now. So, here's what happened. They were getting ready to put on like a rock concert or something. And Max wasn't liking the way it was all going down. Every time Max wasn't getting what he wanted, he would say, I quit. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not playing with you. And Olivia would chase after him out of frustration and be like, fine, you can go last or go first, whatever it is. Just don't quit. And he would be like, okay, great. And I watched this over and over and I thought, here's what's happening. My son is learning to threaten and manipulate to get what he wants. And my daughter is learning to give in to that manipulation to not be left. Maybe it's extreme at 6 and 7. Maybe you're going, relax, Jamie, it's normal behavior. I totally get it. But unfortunately, you know how they say once you're blind, I once was blind, but now I see? That's what Coffee Talk has done for my life. So now I see all of these things as opportunities to teach them. So I call them upstairs and I say to Max, have you committed to doing this concert with your sister? And he says yes. I said, then I don't want to hear you threaten her one more time that you're going to quit if you don't get your way. You are not allowed to threaten people to get what you want. It is an ugly character trait. It's weak character. I don't like it. You're stronger than that. If you've made a commitment to your sister, you will honor it, whether you get to go first or last or whatever. I said, and really the important lesson here is you don't threaten your presence or your participation as a means to get what you want. Then I turned to Olivia and I said, if someone threatens you, if someone threatens to leave you or walk away from you, if you don't do what they want you to do, you let them go. Your concert will still go on. Life will still go on. You'll still be a rock star. Let them go. If your brother or anybody else makes you feel like you are under their thumb, if you don't do what they want you to do, let them go. And she was like, but then he won't be in the show. I go, and then what? Will the show still go on? And she was like, yeah. I said, okay then. So many times we are exposed to manipulation in our lives. Some form of manipulation, which is different than influence. Influence, there's some productivity going on. The person is hoping for an outcome that is mutually beneficial, right? Manipulation is one-sided. It is playing off a person's weakness. It is threatening to give or take something away so that the other person does what they want them to do. And truthfully, we have to look at what is wrong with us, what is broken in us, what is flawed in us, what is weak, what do we need to work on so that manipulators are not drawn to us. Manipulators love people pleasers. They love people who will go above and beyond and do for everybody else and have no problem putting themselves on the back burner. That is the type of person they go for. People who are yes people to whatever it is that you may or may not want. They love that. So look at that in yourself. And I was looking at the situation yesterday. Olivia is not typically a yes person, but I noticed lately in the summer when she's not as, her schedule's a little bit different, whatever, she's becoming a little bit more by any means necessary with kids and with her brother, and I don't like that. But in your day-to-day life, if you are a yes person, if you put everybody else's needs above yours, you are a target for manipulators. And I don't mean just in love. I mean in family, friends, people to take advantage of you. Little things even like, oh, well, you know, if you can't do X, Y, and Z, I'll just ask so-and-so to go with me. It's like, don't manipulate me to get what you want. I don't like that at all. Drives me nuts. And then once you spot the manipulators, then what do? That's really the tricky part, because once you realize you're in a relationship or friendship with someone who is manipulating you, I will say this. Hold on. Don't ever try to change the manipulator. You won't. That's their survival tool. That is literally how they get through life. Change you. Change what you will tolerate. Change what you will accept. Change your boundaries, your comfort zone. Do not try to change them. Don't try to talk them out of it. Don't try to guilt them. Don't try to get through to them and try to change their ways. If you're in a relationship with a man who withholds affection or kindness to get what he wants from you, if he treats you like garbage to get you to come kiss his ass, you having a heartfelt conversation with him about his behavior will do absolutely nothing but show him how low you really are. It is a position of power for him. So by you actually taking the time to try to have one of these heartfelt conversations, like, I love you so much, I don't know why you treat me this way, it is not effective. He is not hearing you. He is hearing, I am so low and desperate that I am literally at the point now where I will beg. That is what he's hearing. The relationship I was in before Michael was so manipulative. I can't tell you how many times I sat across from this man and all but begged him to love me the way I wanted to be loved. And this is not love languages like he loves different than you love, Jamie. No, this is full on. I was in a relationship with a narcissist and a manipulator. And all of the times I sat there and said to him, I give so much of myself. Do you not see how much I love you? How much I want to be with you? I don't know what else I can do to get you. I didn't have to do anything else. He saw how much I loved him. That's why he was manipulating me, because he was a manipulator. So I could go on and on. Literally, I could do a coffee talk for 40 minutes about manipulators, different signs, different kinds, things you can do to spot them, things you can do to get away from them, things you can do to change yourself. And maybe one day I will. But just for today, understand, recognize if you are in a relationship with someone who threatens to give or take away in order to get you to do what they want you to do in friendship, family, love, whatever, they are a manipulator and you are being manipulated. Even if you are aware of what's happening, it is still manipulation. Do not try to change them. It is a call to action for you. You. Do the work on yourself. Why are you a yes person? Do you have a hard time standing up for yourself? Do you put everybody else's needs before yours? If you lack your own sense of self, that is what they're looking for. Put the work in on you. Change you, and the manipulator will have to change. And they may leave you. They may leave you. But if they do, they will leave you better off. And you could take that to the bank. I love you today. Have a great day.